All right, moving on to the final subject of the day, the final segment of the day of the podcast. Censorship is getting out of fucking control in this country. Like I said, banned for 30 days on Facebook
You
for
suck!
just saying that if the left and the right don't stop this divisional rhetoric, it's going to lead to war, because it's going to lead to fucking war. I get banned for 30 days for incitement of violence. If I was actually inciting violence, call the fucking police. They would come and get me. But you can't do that because there was no call to action and I didn't incite violence. I simply said that if we continue down this fucking path, people would start shooting people.
Winning! No.
That is not incitement of violence. That is fucking reality. But anyway, let's get into the news because they're it's more COVID misinformation and stuff. But YouTube removes Bolsonaro's video for COVID misinformation, right? YouTube says it has removed videos posted by Brazilian President Jair Bolsonaro because they spread misinformation about coronavirus. Who the fuck are you to tell me what is misinformation about coronavirus?
You
The
suck!
governments have been lying all the goddamn time, so when I'm checking the fucking YouTube or Google to find out information, and you keep putting me to the CDC or who, they're the ones that I'm trying to fact check. I don't give a fuck what they say right now. I need to hear what other experts are saying around the world so I can formulate my own opinion, and that's how fucking winning is done. The tech giant said its decisions was not based on ideology or politics, but on its content policies. Then why is it always on political issues? Since the start of the pandemic, the president has spoken out against lockdowns, masks, and vaccinations because they violate basic human rights to autonomy. You don't have a right to safety. You don't have a right to equality. You have a right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness and everything in the Bill of Rights. You have a right, like the things about life, which is fucking food. That's part of life. Like, liberty is autonomy, moving around. Like,
Winning! No. You suck!
you should have been taught this in school, but they didn't want you to know that because they want you to be fucking easily manipulated so they can get this Nazi level communist fuckery going. His office has not commented on YouTube's decision, which affects 15 videos, local media says. His channel features weekly national addresses and conversations with ministers about various issues, some of which are live streamed. According to news outlets O Global, one video shows Ecuador Brazil's former health minister, comparing coronavirus with AIDS. Post HIV pandemic, HIV continues to exist. There are still some who can be contaminated. Most are treated, and life goes on. I mean, all viruses end up doing this. We've been fighting viruses since the dawn of humanity. I mean, this is the first one that likely came out of a lab, and they're probably going to ban me for saying that, even though the fucking the news is talking about it right now. And even the fucking Biden administration is looking into it. In another video on CNN's broadcast, a Brazilian doctor recommended hydroxychloroquine, a malaria drug, and the anti-parasitic drug Ivermectin, which is the things that they people have a right to research other medical treatments, YouTube. They really do. That's between them and their fucking doctor, not you.
Winning? No. You suck!
So far, the efficacy and treatment of various unproven. I mean, you allow people to believe in flat Earth. That's equally as misinformational. Fuck off.
You
So
suck!
far, in their effectiveness in treating the virus is unproven. Reality check. Ivermectin and the other unproven cures. I'm not even going to read that. YouTube says it does not allow content on its platform that promotes either substance as an effective treatment. It also said its rules forbid videos that say masks do not help to prevent the spread of the virus. This is not the first time the major digital platform has taken President Bolsonaro's videos down. Last year, Twitter and Facebook removed videos of him railing against social distancing measures and claiming that the high cause of number would make the Brazilian moon. Whatever you believe, whether you believe this is misinformation or whether you don't believe it's misinformation, YouTube, Big Tech, Facebook, Twitter, you guys do not have the authority to tell people what information they can and can't look at.
You suck!
You are not the thought police.
You suck!
This is not 1984. We need to make Orwell fiction again because the shit's getting out of fucking control.
You suck!
Like, You want to get vaccinated, get vaccinated. You don't want to get vaccinated, don't get vaccinated. You want to use the fucking treatment that's between you and your goddamn doctor. If you want to do any of this, that's between you and your goddamn doctor. Not the fucking government, not the fucking corporations, not the news media. You and your fucking doctor. This is not the first time the major digital platforms have taken President Bolsonaro's, like we already read that, Brazil, immunocoma. During the pandemic, Brazil's grappled with one of its largest, deadliest outbreaks of coronavirus, and the president has faced mounting criticism of his handling of the crisis. In April, Brazil's Congress launched an official inquiry into the Bolsonaro government's response to the pandemic. I mean, some governments did different things, other places didn't shut down. Uh, it's not me to comment on whether or not that the Brazilian citizens can manage their country success or failure any way they choose fit, because that's their right. But we can't allow censorship to happen. If I want to read a study about big titted women, I'm going to read a study about big titted women. If I want to read a study that says that there's a problem with transgenders in sports, I'm going to read a study that says there's a problem with transgender in sports. That doesn't mean I'm going to necessarily agree with it. That doesn't mean I'm going to necessarily disagree with it too. That is my choice. I have the right to look at any information, research critically any information on both sides of a fucking problem that I want, so I can make my own informed decision. That is critical thought. You want to push this critical theory stuff, then allow me to have fucking critical thought.
You suck!
Butt the fuck out of the information. Stop fucking filtering it unless it's illegal. And fucking let people make up their own goddamn minds.
That's how winning is done!
You are not the fucking thought police. You do not have a monopoly on what information is and isn't fucking valid, or what information is or isn't viewed.
Winning? No. You suck!
I think denying access to information should be a crime punishable by capital offense. Human beings have a right to the knowledge that human beings have fucking had, that we have gathered over fucking centuries, because that's how we fucking keep improving.
That's how winning is done!
We'll go backwards if we stop giving average person access to the information that's at hand.
Winning? No.
But maybe that's what they want. They want us to go backwards, and they want us to fucking become neo-fucking feudalism, go back to like fucking where they're the elite serfs again. Well, we're their elites and we're the serfs. I don't want that shit. I don't want to lick corporate boots. I want to be fucking free. I'm just fucking saying. But anyways, as always, I'm Doc Camo. This has been my thought of the day. Stay tuned shortly after this. There'll be a exclusive on the website for you Inglorious Bastards and Magnificent Bitches that becomes a member. And we're going to go over the Declaration of Independence and what I really think about the United States government right now. Peace.